Hi, I'm Tony Holland, founder and CEO of Global Premier Benefits and Integrity Company. I want to talk to you today briefly about why choose a career in insurance. I don't think anybody, I know I didn't. I didn't go to high school and college. I went to Johns Hopkins University, I was a pre-med student there back in the late 80s, early 90s. And I'm thankful I had that degree, but I never chose the insurance as a career. I mean, I don't think anybody goes to their guidance counselor at their high school and or their advisor in college and it's on their list. It wasn't for me. I just want to let you know it wasn't. It wasn't even on my radar. Most people that got into insurance like I did, I was introduced by a friend. Mine was Ray Mazzone. We were bartending and waiting tables at a restaurant in Baltimore, and the whole business, it changed my life. And I never thought this even existed. I wish they did. Matter of fact, I wish guidance counselors and advisors, talked a little bit about this opportunity of being in the insurance business because it's so rewarding. I mean, you get the opportunity to help people on so many levels. Part of our mission statement in organizations is to help change and save people's lives. I mean, there's people out there dealing with real life crises, and without insurance, I mean, these people would be upside down financially or have unbelievable health challenges. So it's a necessity. It's not a luxury. Insurance is a necessity. You need it to live. I mean, you need quality health care. You need the right kind of life insurance. You need wealth planning. You need all three of those, if you're going to have a rewarding life. And to me, what greater calling that we have is to be able to help, especially in my market. I mostly deal in the 65 and over, that 65 plus crowd that are really lost with the maze of Medicare and financial planning. They don't know what to do. Many of them are teachers. Many of them, are blue collar workers, truck drivers, and or retail employees that just don't know how Medicare works. I've had even lawyers and doctors that have called me and said, Tony, can you help me? They just don't know how it works. So we're able to educate. We believe in the educational approach. So we're able to educate and coach people up on how Medicare works and how their insurance works, how they can benefit from that. So you get to make a difference for real life people, the salt of the earth people. Our demographic is mostly low to middle income anyway, because they need the most help of any of the demographics we serve. So we love that aspect of this business. And also what I love about the business as a career, I get the opportunity to help people build a business. I get the chance to make a difference in agents' lives, agency directors' lives. It's truly amazing what you're able to do. And they didn't teach this to me in high school and college. And in this business, I mean, you can have, pretty easy to get started. You don't need a fancy degree. I mean, it's great that you do. I mean, I have guys on my team that have PhDs and have masters and that are engineers. I have CPAs. I have financial planners. I have people that were doctors at one time. They wanted to change in career. So that's all great. Having a degree is important. I have people that went to the academies that are on our team. And that's great. But you don't need a degree. It's pretty easy to get started. It's pretty much getting a life and health license, and if you go into Medicare, you got to take and pass the AHIP. But within a very short period of time, within weeks, you're up and rolling in this business. So, and the one thing I love about it, you have access to so many tools and resources that you wouldn't have starting any other business. I mean, you can start a business like getting into, let's say you want to start a franchise. You need upfront capital to do that. You need to get some of these businesses that people are trying to start, and they got to go to a bank to get a loan. I never had to go to a bank to get a loan. I just took and passed my life and health exam and went to work. And I was off running being the entrepreneur because I think everybody that's watching me, that has that entrepreneur spirit inside them. You want to be your own man, your own woman. You want to be your own boss. You don't want to have anybody having their thumb on you and squeezing you. You don't want to be in a position where you have to go to your boss to get a 3% raise every year. Be in a position that you could be in a position in this business to make more in 1 month than most people make in a year. And I got many agents in our organizations doing that. The financial freedom is unreal. You can work whenever you want to work. Now, the first few years, guys, I'm gonna let you guys know that you don't walk in the door like that. The first couple of years, you gotta grind. But after 2 or 3 years, 4 years, and you're getting those lifetime renewals, that's one thing I always drive home to people. Make sure when you're looking at any company out there, do they offer lifetime renewals? I'm not a big advocate of LOAs. I know some people that are on LOAs that are making $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 a year. But every year they got to start over and make $300,000 to $400,000, $500,000 a year. They start at zero. Those renewals are going to their upline. So I know I'm going to create some frustration out there. Some other people out there listen, Tony, don't talk about that. No, I'm going to talk about it because I'm in this business to see other people prosper as I did. Other people be blessed. There's no vesting with our organization. We vest everybody day one. That means you decide to leave in 30 days, 90 days, or 9 years from now, your book of business goes with you. So you and your family, from your hard work, you're out there slaving. You're out there dealing with the no's, dealing with the ups and downs of the business, being thrown out of houses. You're going to profit from that down the road. It's just truly amazing. I have people that started with me in their third career, in their 60s, believe it or not. They've been, say, a teacher before for 20 years, or they were in the military for 20 years. Now they're on career number 3. I got many. I can name numerous of them that are getting more in 3 years, 4 years time with me than their 40 years from 2 other careers in their renewals. It's amazing. They get a pension from being a teacher. They got a pension from being in the military, and they're getting, that's 40 years of work. They're getting more in 2 to 3 years through our renewal program than they would working 40 years. Isn't that amazing? I got family members that were hard workers. Some of them were hard workers in labor unions getting, a nice $1,000, $2,000 check from their union after 40 years of work. Guys, you put 40 years into this and you own the industry. My typical agent after 2 to 3 years is getting about $70,000 to $80,000 a year in renewals. And some of them are up in the 6-figure level. Got many of them at $500,000. That are, excellent at what they do. They've worked hard, put 70, 80 hours a week in, really hustle, whirly in the grind, loving on their people, changing and saving lives on a group level, on an individual level. Just do it, following the program, following the system. And they put themselves in a position where they're in the top 2% of earners in all of the world. It's pretty impressive that we have that. And like I said, it's very easy to get started. All you got to do, if you're new, seeing this for the first time, and you're considering choosing the insurance business as a career, I'm going to tell you this, it'll be one of the best decisions you'll ever make in your life. The financial freedom's one thing, the flexibility the other thing, but be able to live life on your terms, and all you got to do is take and pass a test and get trained by a good upline and trained by a good organization, has training, has tools, has leads, everything for you to succeed. I consider Global one of the best out there in terms of that respect. But if you want to get started with us, want to learn more, reach out, give me a call, email me, okay? Email us at info@globalpremierbenefits.com, or you can call me direct. I do take phone calls. You can text me. I love texting better, because sometimes I'm wrapped up in meetings or on calls. I'm doing workshops or traveling. Text me. I will get back to you. I'll try to get back to everybody by the end of the day. You can reach me at 443-253-3634. Again, that's 443-253-3634. Again, my name is Tony Holland. It's a pleasure sharing with you today about why you should choose the career insurance. Again, it'll be the best decision you ever make. I want to thank you for having me today. Thanks for listening. Have a wonderful day and be blessed.